Right, this is day 5 at Stud Lake, and it's our 4th full day. So for most of the trip now, we've been jigging for walleye because, quite honestly, it's primarily a walleye fishery. But it's now September, what is it, 2nd or 3rd, Joe?
Something like that. Yeah.
Early September. And
3rd.
There is some deep basins in this lake that actually go down to 70, 80 feet. Close to shore, sharp breaking shoreline. So typically in the fall, when we're targeting big pike, it's trolling, and it's trolling sharp breaking rock structures close to deeper water. So this is what we're going to be doing. We're going to be utilizing the rod holders today. That's one of the baits, well chewed, as you can see. This is one of my favorites. It's a big, fat, wide profile live target sucker, and so normally I use titanium leaders when I'm casting. This is a little bit longer. Like when I'm muskie trolling, we'll use even longer ones, like up to 3 feet long. But this is 120 pound fluorocarbon, which is really kind of a huge advantage over the smaller 12-inch titanium casting leaders that I use, because when you're crashing these things off the rocks, oftentimes your braid has no abrasion resistance. If you don't have this big heavy fluoro leader to give you a little bit of, because it's super abrasion resistant, you can get your braid nicked and you can break off. So that's a trolling leader right there. That's one of the rigs we're using, or one of the lures. Another one is the largest size Rapala tail dancer, and we've got this in a number of different colors. That'll dive down to 25 feet. It's not an overly big lure, but it's another one of those dual purpose lures that you know, you can get walleye and pike on. Last year, the same week, it was a week later actually, north of Armstrong on Smooth Rock Lake, our biggest pike came on this exact lure, trolling this exact lure. So the other one that we're going to be utilizing today is the live target perch. So again, it's a little bigger than the tail dancer, but it's got a large lip, and this will go down on a long line, probably 22, 23 feet. So it's perfect, because most of the larger fish that we've marked, and we haven't caught, but we've marked, have been relating to the thermocline. So they're about halfway down. So that's literally perfect. So today, that's the program for today. We just started our troll, and we're running these deep tail dancers. Joe just got about a 22, 23 inch walleye, and I'm pretty sure I got a walleye on here too.
Yeah, it was chunky.
Larger than average size. It's hard to tell, but little snake. I wanted to shake off. These are the worst ones to deal with. Oh, he's going to jump. Look at him.
Oh, yeah. Dance, puppet, dance.
Another fish. We're picking them up really consistently. If you look at the shoreline right there, look how close we are to shore. Right here, it's 41 feet on the graph. So it's just like a wall, fast breaking shoreline. And there's a point here that just goes around into a bay. There's so many fish on the graph.
Big ones too.
Well, a lot of big hooks. A lot of big hooks for sure.
We'll see.
This is not a big fish, but it's a nice, easy change of pace. That's a pretty nice walleye, actually. Nice fat one. I'm getting a slightly larger class of walleye trolling like this.
Yeah.
Beauty.
Yeah, that's sweet fish.
We just keep making pass after pass along this stretch of shoreline. There's a point up there, and yeah, no, it's another walleye. Every single pass, it's like double header, double header, double header.
I'm stopping.
You can't.
Oh, he's a little guy.
And that's on the live target perch. It's not that little. That's a nice.
I'm just comparing.
I'll tell you what, without a doubt, the walleyes that we've been catching, pulling cranks, have been
a lot bigger.
Yeah, bigger, like a larger average size for sure. I mean, we're actually targeting big pike. That's the goal, but this is cool. We'll take this.
Yeah, these times are tough.
Yeah, they like that live target perch. Yeah. Oh, easy, easy. Very nice.
Bye.
All right, next. It won't take too long.
Oh.
We can't go more than 30 feet without catching a fish.
Yeah, it's guy's pretty big.
Joe switched over to the Fire Tiger deep-tailed dancer. Another really, it's a really quality fish. That one is at least as big as the last one, maybe bigger. Careful, because we want to get some pictures of that one. Easy. Oh, I literally knew that was going to happen.
Yeah, that was nuts.
I couldn't barely get the rod out of the holder. And now, of course, it feels microscopically small.
Oh no, that was dancing.
It was just unreal. Holy smokes. It's not that big.
It stripped line out, actually.
No, it's a little pike. Just a little pike.
Really?
I got this
Strong little pike.
little purple Descent tail dancer. Man, oh man. He must have hit it going the other way, because I couldn't even get my rod out of the holder. That was crazy.
Yeah, it's Leviathan.
Okay, so last month when I was at Ganglers, Brendan and I had what we called the pastrami pattern, because every time we took a bite out of our pastrami sandwich, we got a fish. So we adhered to that pattern until we ran out of pastrami. So anyway, we're trolling the Rapala tail dancers. I was just about to take a bite out of my sandwich, and literally almost every single time, right, Joe? Every time I put the rod in the holder to do something,
it's comical.
It goes off, and this one
looks big.
This one actually feels good. We'll find out soon enough, but this fish feels really good. This is on the purple Descent.
Yeah, you're slaying with that
dancer. Yeah, they're liking that one. Let's have a look at this fish.
It's getting closer.
Like Brendan always says when he's in the boat with me, I just want to have a look at it, Dad. I just want to have a look at it. We've been doing really, really well today on walleye, which hasn't been our target species, but much, much larger average size walleye.
Yeah.
Like seriously. And this feels big. I'm semi-excited here right now. What do we got on here?
Yeah, and you've had it on for a while, too.
Yeah, normally they come right in, right? No, I mean, this was actually hard to get out of the holder again. We just went across, there's a 50-foot basin right there.
You just sat down and said, oh, good, I just want to say, oh, damn.
I literally just sat down, and it's, you know what, it's actually a walleye. It's not a pike, and it's not that big. It's a nice one.
Really?
Holy cow, that is absolutely remarkable. Probably because it's hooked in the head. It's a nice,
yeah.
It's a nice walleye.
It's slammed.
Like, I can't actually, I gotta grab the line to get it in the boat. But, nowhere near as big as I thought it was.
No.
Holy cow.
Yeah, when you catch them, when you hook them weird like that, different. Wow, he's hooked.
Yeah. We're not getting any breaks here from the fish. One after another. This is a really cool spot. It's like 70 feet right here, but so it's pulling out line. But anyway, we have to talk about the one that we just lost, and Joe, it's going to haunt him forever.
Oh my God.
Massive, massive fish. He's saying it's the biggest fish he's ever had on in his life.
I think it was.
It was dead weight, and it got off.
It was like a boss battle from a video game. Man.
This one's, it's hard to tell.
Yeah, you can't really tell, but
I mean, this one's okay.
Pike?
It's for sure a pike. It's not a ginormous, I can tell, but I mean, it's pulling out dry.
Yeah.
But we're definitely in an area here, and they're right.
Really deep.
This is the deepest basin in the lake, and it's a fairly confined little area.
Yeah, it was like, what, 95 feet or something
where
I was?
Yeah, it was like 90. We're in 70 here, right here.
Yeah, and it's...
I really wish we could have actually got a look at the one that you lost.
God, you wish. That's not a bad pike.
A nice fat one. It's about what I expected. They're really beautifully colored, these fish. Really big white spots on them. It's always a little bit
dicey.
Yeah, when you got a crankbait on with a bunch of trebles, it's a little bit dicier. Grabbing them. There you go. He's gone.
Okay.
That was
That
good.
saved you the effort.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, let's get Leviathan now.
Yep. Little walleye. Not that little.
It's funny what little is up here.
Yeah.
Anywhere else it would be nice walleye. Yeah, that's a nice one.
Nice fat one. So many of these guys, it's crazy.
Yeah, it's cool. They both at the exact same time
20,
they bit.
22 probably.
Yeah.
Tons of kind of bad exposure here, but anyway, we keep consistently hitting fish. Like, we're not filming every one, but basically every 10-15 minutes we get bit. We're in this deep basin again. I got 69, 67 feet right here. But, oop, that's going right under the boat.
Oopa! It's under the boat. Ooh, oh. Did you see it?
I sort of saw it. Joe's up to bat again.
Yeah, nice. Check him out.
Pulling the,
I did something stupid and have it fall off.
Pulling the tail dancer again. Just another one of these 22-inch walleyes.
He's hooked twice, so I'll do this.
Yeah.
Wow.
Just.
It's funny, this looks like a small one, but it's still like a decent fish.
Oh yeah, no, that's a nice one. Nice fat one.
All day long.
Yeah, all day long. When you're nearing the end of our epic trolling day today.
Yeah, it's a nice fish.
And Joe's. We've been fooled a number of times today, but a minute.
Way to cap it.
Yeah, a minute ago Joe thought he was snagged, and we're in 60 feet of water, so that's not actually. Now it's coming in like nothing, so it's probably a little snake.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I think it's a walleye.
Bigger walleye. The fire tiger Rapala tail dancer, and it's a little pike, as expected.
Oh, it felt bigger.
Yeah. Well, there's no shortage of these guys in here, that's for sure. I sure wish we...
Oh my God.
Careful now, he's gonna shake.
Oh, look at the thing.
Yeah, it ate. It's a fat little guy. I sure wish we would have seen the one that that you lost.